What's up, MetaNerdz? This video is all about the MC30c frigate, a warship used by the Rebel Alliance during the Galactic Civil War. Interestingly, this is one of those ships that breaks the classification rule of the Anaxis War College system, with frigates being within 200 to 400 meters, and this would have actually been at the upper range of a cruiser at 580 meters or 1,903 feet. This would make it a little less than half of a Venator-class Star Destroyer, or nearly twice the length of the Nebulon B. At 87 meters, or 285 feet wide, it was nearly 3 Gazanti-class cruisers, or 2 Jawa Sandcrawlers across. And at a height of 58 meters, or 190 feet, it was nearly 2 ATM-6s tall, but only 1/3 the height of the Nebulon B. As for some real-world comparisons, it was more than twice the length of the Tower Bridge in London, about 4 semi-trucks across, and a little more than half the height of the Statue of Liberty. Its cost of 9,500,000 credits is about 1/6 the price of a Venator and the Munificent-class Star Frigate, while being equal to 158 TIE fighters. With its Class 1 hyperdrive, it was tied with other Mon Cala designs like the MC90 and the MC75, while being faster than the ISD. Though it came with shielding, it did have relatively thin plate armor on its hull, but its armament was specially designed to deliver massive amounts of damage. Its 2 heavy proton torpedoes and 6 cluster bomb launchers allowed it to punch through even the largest Star Destroyers, while the 16 medium turbolaser turrets and 16 twin laser cannons provided the MC30 with the ability to take down starfighters and overload the shields of other capital ships. Although its top speed is unknown, it was reported as being one of the fastest frigates during the Galactic Civil War era, and its armament put it among the most powerful frigates in galactic history. And what made all this even better is that it only required a crew of 820, a little less than the Nebulon B, and in keeping in line with the overly manned Imperial ships, it was 24 times less than the Imperial 2 class frigate, which was only 400 meters, and required an astounding crew of 19,899. Its only real weakness was that thin plate armor on the hull, which helped to keep it quick and cheaper to produce, but left it susceptible to proton torpedoes and bombers. Though the 16 twin laser cannons could cut down squads of fighters, when properly escorted, a squadron of bombers could easily take out this frigate by just making sure they all dropped their payload on the same area. Luckily for the Rebellion, things like the Imperial 1 class Star Destroyer had a standard complement that only included 12 TIE bombers, and its 48 TIE fighters didn't pose too much of a threat. So because of the MC30c's offensive capabilities, the Rebellion deployed these frequently enough to earn a reputation as a capital ship killer and starfighter destroyer. This kept it in service throughout the Galactic Civil War and on through the early New Republic fleets. While Kyle Katarn was on Nar Shaddaa in the year 5 ABY, it could be seen alongside GR-75 transports and CR-90 corvettes. So that's it for its history, but you definitely want to hear these cool facts and behind the scenes stuff. This ship was actually developed from the concept art of the Mon Calamari Star Cruisers for Return of the Jedi, and some speculate that this also spawned the GR-75 medium transport and the requisite class light destroyer. And very interestingly, the MC30c may be canon, being seen alongside the Phoenix Home, the modified Pelta class used in Star Wars Rebels. This image is from the Star Wars Armada expansion, and when asked on Twitter if this brought in the MC30c, Matt Martin, one of the creative executives for Rebels, stated that though it was not official, he wouldn't count out the possibility that this would be later stated to be the MC30c in the future. And it was first introduced in Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2, but is most known for its appearance in Empire at War, Forces of Corruption. So that's it for the MC30c frigate. If you want to connect with us, support this channel, and get your own copies of the reference material used to make this video, be sure to check out the links in the description. But most important of all, remember, whether out at sea or out in space, always focus on piercing a ship's hull. And the Force will be with you, always.